Pahlavi texts translated by E.W. West, Part 2, the Dadistani Dinik and the Epistles of Manuskihar, Clarendon, Oxford University Press, 1882, Chapter 6. The fifth question is that you ask thus, why does evil always happen more to the good than to the bad? The reply is this, that not at every time and every place, and not to all the good, does evil happen more, for the spiritual welfare of the good is certainly more, but in the world it is very much more manifest. And the reasons for it are many. One which is conclusive is even this, that the modes and causes of its occurrence are more, for the occurrence of evil is more particularly appointed, by two modes, one by the demons, the appointers of evil, and one by the vile, the doers of evil, even to the vileness of creation, and the vile they cause vexation. Moreover, incalculable is the evil which happens to the vile from the demons, and that to the good from the demons, and also from the vile, and the mode of its occurrence is in the same way without a demon. This too is more particularly such, as the ancients have said, that the labor and trouble of the good are much more in the world, and their reward and recompense are more certain in the spiritual existence, and the comfort and pleasure of the vile are more in the world, and their pain and punishment in the spiritual existence are more severe. And this too is the case, that the good, through fear of the pain and punishment of hell, should forsake the comfort and ease in the world, and should not think, speak, or do anything improper whatever. And through hope for the comfort and pleasure in heaven, they should accept willingly for the neck much trouble and fear in the practice of virtue, in thought, word, and deed, the vile through provision with temporary enjoyment, even the enjoyment of improprieties, for which eventually there is hell, then enjoy themselves therein temporarily, and lustfully on the account of selfishness, those various actions also, through which there would be a way to heaven, they do not trouble themselves with, and in this way, in the world, the comfort and pleasure of the vile are more, and the anxiety, vexation, despondency, and distress of the good have become more. The reason is revealed by the stars. Now, this is one way to look at it. One might also look in terms of this world as why things are better for the good, while they're not suffering because of what they don't have unlawfully. I mean, particularly if they're good. The better they are, the more they're not, oh, my life is miserable because I can't have this. Whether in some context would be lawful or not, and if it's not in some context, then there's something of that category. Now, the bad may have to worry about guilt and shame. Something wrong is being done, then guilt and shame are possible consequences. There's the overall effect of things, like so many of these drugs take away more of our sensual and psychiatric experience than they would gain. And, they're shortcuts in a way to what we would naturally be able to have. And, some bad behaviors that people engage in, there's diseases. And other health effects, you could say. And sometimes